Isn't that gross? That's a grub worm. And I give those to my chickens. Let me get something to put it in. So they're disgusting, but oh, look, there's a dead one right there. Oh, they're so gross. But look how big that is. God. Oh. And then I'll give that to my chickens. They'll love that. I didn't give it a dead one. So what that means is probably there's a bunch of them in here, because if they're coming to the surface, and so I'll probably dig in here and get those out, because that's disgusting. But we found a bunch of them last year, but the chickens really love those, so it's good protein for them. I'm not real sure, but I believe this is where I put that ranunculus, and I've never grown it, so I don't really know what it looks like when it comes up. But those are definitely not onions, which I have planted around here, so we'll see if those pop up. I think there were like, oop, there's another one, look at this. I think there were maybe 10 of them, so we'll see how many of them come up. And I'm glad I did really deep mulch here. We had wood chips. We pulled out bushes from right here around the house, and we put down wood chips first. And I planted these last year, but then I took like a whole bag of grass and just threw it. You can actually see the big pile mound over there. And then I also took pine straw and leaves and put it, but this lily never died last winter time, and that one didn't either. And so they're gonna get, and there's 2 more, so they're gonna get a great head start this year. Last year it took them till maybe May to even come up. And the banana is actually, this looks like a shoot. Yep, that's still green. So by putting this pot and all of this material in here, is protected the base, the corm, and now we have a head start on the banana tree, so it will get much larger this year. And you can also see, last year I thought this may have died, and this is my purple canna lily. I'm not real sure what the actual name is, but it's a real deep dark purple, and so it's already starting to shoot up little sprouts. Anything that is this close to the wall I'll have to water, because we also have an overhang and gutters, and so it doesn't ever get water. Aren't they beautiful? Those are potatoes that I just threw a potato in the ground. You can actually see right there. There's another potato. I don't know if it sprouted or not. Let's see. It may be the potato that sprouted. Wow. So it's hanging out of the ground. And then, of course, and then this is angel trumpet that's coming back. I may not keep that there. And then that's Mexican petunia. And you see the purple, I call it purple queen. I've heard it called different names. Let's see, I'll rip that out because I don't want that to grow. And then the elephant ears. See, those are sprouting. And then, let's see, this is the banana tree. And it's coming along fine. And then these right here, that and those are 4 o'clock. And I have my banana tree right here. I covered it up, and I think it's going to be pretty big this year, but I have a little banana tree and I'll transplant that. And then of course elephant ears are coming up. You see them all coming up over there. And then I've got tulips coming up here. And the zebra grass. It's got little green shoots on it. Look how pretty that one is. That is the prettiest blooms. And then tulips are coming up down there. And then those are canna lilies. And that one's going to be purple. Look at that. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. And then a tulip. Look at that one. The yellow is so pretty in the tulips. And more cannas right there. There's this purple elephant ear that I planted near the wall that I did a test run. It is coming up, so it's called Hardy. Hey chicken girl, you are out again. You're not supposed to be. And then I've got all these cannas and I'll separate them. And then the angel trumpet. And then that's amaryllis. I'm thinking I must have put a canna lily in here with this moringa tree. And these two, I planted one over there in that black pot and one right here in this black pot. And they were kind of my test run to see if they would overwinter in South Carolina. And it feels really hollow. I mean, it's not, I can't snap it. And so I'm hoping that this will come back. I don't see any green yet. Oh, apparently I put a pot in there. Funny. I think we have left our cabbage a little too long. You can see that something has completely devoured it. Something's gotten into that one and this one. So I'm probably going to pull those up and give them straight to the chickens. And I'll probably go ahead and get those out of the ground before something gets to them. Let's see if they go after it. Oh yeah. And so if there's any worms in there, they'll take care of them. South Carolina Zone 8 is a pretty hard climate to grow any cold fruit because we have such hot weather. We have weather that swings really warm, and this is really interesting. I've never seen this. This is a collard, and we haven't picked anything off of it, and look how it's done. It looks like a cabbage patch. It is really funny looking, but we'll just leave that. I'll leave some of them and let them go to seed. But these cabbages I will continue to pick and give them to the chickens. And see, like this one, I don't think there's anything in it. So I'm going to take it for us. And I'll cut up, I think I have 6 of them. And by the time I cut them up. That'll be maybe one head. But last year's cabbage wasn't that great either. So I just grow it for fun. Maybe one day I'll get really proficient at it. But today's not the day.